Well, AAA reports what you're feeling. The average price of gasoline in Indiana is up. In fact, it's up 43 cents compared to the numbers and the prices we were paying just last week.
And here we are hearing lots of concerns tonight about price gouging. 13 Investigates Sierra Putman has been digging into Indiana law today to explain why that's not happening right now.
Driving around Indy, $4.25 is the price you'll see at most gas stations.
Chalk. That out east, it's a little bit higher. I think the highest I've seen out there is like $4.30 already.
We saw prices up to $4.49 by the airport. The cause of these prices is in part due to the conflict in Ukraine. Most people understand that, but some are warning Hoosiers to be on alert just in case.
We think the Attorney General should be looking at price gouging.
No confirmed reports of it so far, but it got us thinking. What exactly is price gouging? Indiana law describes it as, quote, charging a consumer an unconscionable amount for the sale of fuel. To better understand the law, we turn to Sunil Beatty, an IU Kelley School of Business assistant professor of business law and ethics.
But the statute doesn't really specify what unconscionable is. It's really up to sort of the state to determine what this is. And that's what makes it somewhat tricky.
Indiana law also says price gouging only happens during an event.
In Indiana, the price gouging statute is tied to the declaration of an emergency.
Currently, Indiana is not in a state of emergency. So right now, even if a retailer decided to jack up prices much higher than others, it would not be considered price gouging.
There's nothing wrong with that. And the argument for why there's nothing wrong with that is that there should be, outside of an emergency, more than enough supply of the good that you can go somewhere else and get it for a cheaper price.
If you still think the prices are off, you can always file a complaint with the Attorney General's office. Then the state can investigate whether or not what you're seeing is in violation of Indiana's Deceptive Consumer Sales Act. Here's the complaint form. It asks for your name, the company you're complaining about, the price you saw, as well as the date and time you saw it. Beatty says the best way to protect your wallet is to shop around.